everybody, welcome back to On the Block, and this week we've got I'm calling it the truck stop. It's a relatively old set. I'm trying to get my shadow out of the image there. It's a relatively older set in terms of, oops, I knocked over a flower that you can't see off screen. Because it's got obviously the older vehicles in it, but it's a really cool set, but it does show the difference. I mean, you looked at the Palace Theater, which had a very intricate interior. You're going to see this does not have that kind of interior. Should we start with the trucks or the building? Let's start with the building. Let's move the trucks. We'll get back to them. All right, so the building. We've got one dude here, and there's another guy back there. We'll get to them in a moment. We have a little service area over here, so we can service our trucks. And if I turn the building around without knocking everything around. There we go. So the interior, here's our cafe. We got a little dude that's helping in the cafe where they're selling, apparently they just sell drinks in this cafe. Let's get closer to men in the cafe. Men in the cafe! There we go. So apparently they just sell drinks in here. Not much. That's kind of sad, actually. I'd expect more from a cafe. I guess not from a truck stop. And then over here we've got the service yard, and literally it is just that. That's it. Nothing else. The cool thing about this set, however, I think, is it is a pretty large set, but if I need, move truck, if I need to make this fit in a smaller space, flip the background, if I remove this right here, it's got folding piece right there, so I can fold it and fit it into a smaller space if I want to. It kind of breaks up the look, and the roof line doesn't work when I do that. Good Lord, I got crap everywhere here. So when I do that, see the roof line doesn't really work very well. I mean, I guess like you could say it works, but I guess maybe it does. Maybe. But I guess that would work, sorta. But like this, you got yourself a larger place here. Let's put this back. I don't know, right there, I guess. There. And you got your little fueling pumps. You can actually use them to lock down the building as well, but of course I have it moved for reasons. So yeah, a little nice little truck stop. Little being the operative word when you compare it to stuff like the Palace Theater. But it fits well with the hospital, which is right over there. So let's check out the vehicles. We've got this truck, which is for whatever reason missing its headlights. I don't know what reason that is. And we've got this truck, which they're basically nearly identical versions of the same truck. The difference being the black truck has a sloped windshield and the blue truck has a squared windshield. That's really the only difference. He's supposed to have little antennas. Can't find the antennas either. So there's really no difference between these two trucks. Other than that cab. So they're actually pretty well interchangeable, which is pretty cool. And then they have broken piece. Broke it! I broke it! Fixed it! I fixed it! They got themselves a little trailer. And the trailer uses a Technic piece to connect, which is pretty cool. So these have little Technic pieces on them. So it's just a basic trailer, and then you can, build a forklift or whatever, and then hook it on there, and then we got ourselves truck and trailer. And then when we wreck, because that never happens, we have ourselves a tow truck. Woo! It's actually a pretty nice tow truck. You know what? Move this out of the way because you're in the shot there. It's a pretty nice tow truck. Each of these pieces move independently, which is pretty cool. So you could technically have the truck sitting here and like tow somebody out of a ditch with one thing. Don't tug on the thing. And then you have the little rollers back here to roll up the individual hooks, so you can run each hook independently, which I think is a pretty cool concept. Nice long-bodied truck. The cool thing is this set was during the older times when they would actually give you alternate builds, and the pictures on the instructions show an alternate build with this truck being designed like this truck. So you'd have a long-nose American-style Peterbilt or Kenworth-style truck instead of this kind of European-esque, but not European-esque kind of truck, if you get my meaning. Probably not. But yeah, cool, simple set. Why is this thing blowing? Because it's old, Dare. Because it's old. That's why. It's a really nice set. I remember getting this set and being like super excited about it because it had so much to do that it was amazing. And especially when you pull out all your other vehicles. Get in here. Get in the picture. You, get over here too. There. So it's plenty of trucks. And the cool thing is this truck, because of its size as a tow truck, it works well towing. Well, maybe not that. It works well as a tow truck for other vehicles of the same era. So it really makes sense when you look at this. Now, if I were to take this car, oops, I knocked that over. If I was to take this thing from the Palace Hotel, look at the size of that thing. It's as big as these semis. So Lego's really changed the size of their vehicles. So it's almost like the legacy sets are no longer compatible with the new stuff, which is kind of bogus. But go back over there, ambulance. This was the truck stop set. Really, really cool little play set. Maybe not the most things to do. Go there, go there. But it had a lot of really great parts. I mean, these slopes were great. The stuff needed to build these trucks, really, like this tow thing, I used for a bunch of different sets. So it was a really cool set. Yeah, I have nothing else to say other than it was a really cool set. It also comes with a sign. Ooh. Put the sign back. No, no. Sign fell over. Ah. Signs. Nope. Nope. All right, that's it. Signs just there.